What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead Season 11 and Alden. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. Now, in Season 11, Episode 3, we saw Alden like this. He was left in the church all by himself. So right now, we don't know what the status of Alden is. It's unknown, but he looks to be still alive. Going into episode 6, we still don't know his status, but first guys, hit that subscribe button. I know I ask every video, but it's important to share the love and support the PT channel any way that you can. But like I said, Alden or Aldine, whatever you want to call him, he is still alive. He kind of got slashed up pretty good, sliced up pretty good by the Reapers, and he's like, I'm just gonna rest right here. So first and foremost, what do you think happens to Alden? Does he live? Does he die? Does he turn? Does he get captured? Does he get tortured? But I have to say, I liked that he was scrappy. He stayed fighting. He made it through the episode. And right now, he's still alive. I like Alden. He's like a C-list character, but he's something that's just for the show. At least I don't remember an Alden in the comic. If it is, it could be a minor character. But Alden is just for the show, and it's an interesting part because he was a savior. That's right there with Negan. And then they finally talked about it in 1103, why he left them and not everybody was bad. And he got a lot more screen time in the first 3 episodes, I have to say. Then we didn't see him in 1104. Spoiler warning, we didn't see him in 1105. And maybe we'll see him in 1106 or 7 or 8 or 9 or whenever. But a lot of people thought that this could have been Alden. I was one of those people, but it turned out it was Agatha all along. And it makes sense. It's a very rookie way of dying, and she's supposed to be a good fighter, very capable fighter. And it's the lady from Oceanside all over again. Beatrice, I believe her name was, in season 10. So it looks to be the same thing. And fun fact, Greg Nicotero is the one that bit her on the arm. And he kind of has a track record for that. But Alden was left in the church all by himself. So we don't know what's going to happen with him until we find out, right? Well, duh. But ultimately, Alden is a character that I think is probably going to die. Just because of the story he was talking about Adam, and it made us feel like, oh, we kind of like this guy. I hope he pulls through. Boop. Walking Dead means you're probably going to go. And again, once you get more screen time, it doesn't bode well for your character. It happens a lot every season. Just ask the previous people that were really minor characters, and then all of a sudden, more screen time and then gone. Do you think Alden is going to be hanging from this cross upside down like the Reapers kind of showed us what they did previously? So could that happen? Potentially. They highlighted that a lot. What's the point of the cross there? It just could have been an abandoned building. It didn't have to be a church. But I just feel like Alden is going to be hanging upside down like this body that the Reapers showed us in the woods. So it could be happening to Alden. And I think something big is going to happen there because they left it open. What if it's Daryl that has to do it? What if Daryl, Leah, Pope, and the Reapers show up at the church and we see their interaction and Alden is killed, but Daryl has to do it? We all know that Daryl, Leah, Pope, Carver, the Reapers, just there's going to be more to this story. There has to be something. There's going to be a big test for Daryl coming up. And is this a real big test? Not really. I mean, Frost is part of their group. He's part of Maggie's group. But to me, to be honest, he's a throwaway character. I'm not going to feel bad like, wow, Daryl's got it. What if Daryl had to take out Aaron or Rosita or Jerry? Not this guy. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks because he's part of our group. And we know that the Reapers are probably going to find Maggie and Negan and the rest of the group, but why aren't they wearing the masks? Why is Carver not wearing the mask here? Not sure. What happened to Leah's cool red mask? We don't need to see that now, but Pope is the outlier. What's Pope going to do? Or really, what's the story going to unfold with Pope and Maggie and Daryl and Leah and the Reapers? That's the big thing. But the fact that Alden has come a long way, right? Alden has been around since season 8, and I just think that it's a character that was pretty cool to see. He outlived a lot of parts. Like, he could have died a long time ago, but he was connected with Hilltop and the blacksmith stuff. And, you know, a lot of smaller stories that developed into bigger stories. And it's kind of a cool thing. Kind of thought that he would have the relationship with Maggie, like in the comic with Dante and Maggie. It could have been Alden, and that could still happen. He was with Enid, so maybe that was a relationship. But if Alden lives, I think he should be with Maggie. What do you think, guys? What do you think happens with Alden? I can't wait to find out because it's one of those things where it's a small part, but it's kind of like a bunch of small parts make a bigger part. Like the Commonwealth story arc, the Maggie Negan stuff, the Reaper stuff, Hilltop, Alexandria, Aaron, Rosita. There's a lot of small little stories. Connie, you know, a lot of stuff like that is coming together, and Alden is part of that. But like I said, guys, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. What do you think is going to happen to Alden, and what should happen to Alden? Thank you guys. Thank you for the support. We truly appreciate it. We can't do this without you. Support the channel any way that you can. Stay safe. And as always, tell them Daryl.